Good morning everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful time. So lots of people are interested to know how much they should spend in order to live here in Bangkok, or maybe how much I spent in order to stay here in Bangkok. So in today's vlog I'm gonna share with you all the details that you should know, from the accommodation into transportation, the food, the shopping, and also the small details from the haircut, massage session, the entertainment, and everything you need to know if you are willing to come and live here in Bangkok. So it will be very useful and informative vlog. Let's start it right now. Now, of course, the first thing that you should spend on it while you are staying in Thailand is your accommodation. It's so important to know where to stay and how much to pay. I have made lots of vlogs about this in details. You can check it in the description. But in today's vlog, I'm gonna tell you that usually if you want to stay in Thailand for a long time, you should not pay more than $300 to $400 per month. Now, if you are wondering what you can get by paying $300 to $400 per month in Bangkok, let me show you a little bit around my condo, but of course for long-term stays and not for short-term stays. Now guys, the second expense that you should know is about transportation. You should know which transportation to take and use in order to save time and money. Now for me, I usually use the public transportation like the MRT and the BTS because they are the fastest way, but of course they are not the cheapest way. So if you want to stay in Thailand, you should know which kind of transportation to use. For example, now I'm standing in a pier and I'm gonna use the boat taxi to show you that this is one of the cheapest way of transportation in Thailand. So guys, as you saw, that was an 11 baht ride from Nana to Pratunam. Usually if you want to take the BTS, it would cost you more. But let me tell you something, that the cheapest way is not the fastest way. So if you want to save time, you have to take the MRT or BTS. But if you want to save money, you can use the boat taxi. So if you're not in a hurry, boat taxi is a very cheap way to transport from one place to another. And as you saw, we have paid only 11 baht to come from Nana Pier to Pratunam. So after the accommodation and the transportation, the third thing you should know is about the food. How much you should spend on food while you are living in Bangkok. So I'm gonna tell you my own experience. There is a big difference if you are going to spend on local food or street food or international food, because the range is totally different. If you are going to eat locally, you're gonna save lots of money. But if you are going to eat international food, sometimes you could pay more than the price that you are paying at your hometown. So as I was saying, if you want to stay local and eat local food, then you are going to save a lot because the options are a lot. When I'm saying local food, it doesn't mean only street food. Of course, street food is so cheap in Thailand, but also you have sometimes options to eat in fancy malls, in food courts, and pay as less as you are going to pay at the street food. So all in all guys, if you want to stay local, you are not going to spend more than 200 to 300 baht per day. But if you are going to eat international in Thailand, sometimes you might pay more than the price that you are paying in your hometown. So in average, the dishes are from 300 to 600 baht. And if you are going to eat fast food, then you are going to pay also from 200 till 400 baht per meal. As I said, for your daily shopping, always hit the fresh market because you are going to find a lot of good deals. For example, like this one, 4 mangoes only for 30 baht, or maybe a big pack of bananas for 30 baht also, where you can buy the same items from 7-Eleven with much more higher prices. That was an idea about the food. Now jump into another expense, which is the shopping in Bangkok. Now guys, if you are going to shop in local markets like Chatuchak Market or Pratunam, then you are going to save a lot because you are going to pay mostly between 100 to 300 baht for each item. So that's the average of local shopping in Thailand. But if you are going to buy branded items, then you are going to pay a lot because these items are not that much cheap in Bangkok. There are too many fancy and luxury malls in Thailand, and if you want to shop inside them, then I am sure you are going to pay a lot. So it all depends on your preferences. If you want local shopping, then you can go to local markets like Chatuchak, Pratunam, or maybe MBK that has also affordable items and save a lot of money. But if you love fancy shopping, then there are lots of luxury and fancy malls in Thailand where items are not cheap. And of course, prepare yourself to pay a lot while you are shopping in these fancy malls in Bangkok. Now another thing guys, I'm gonna tell you about the massage sessions that you might spend while you are staying in Bangkok. Of course you are going to have some massage sessions, but in average if you are doing in common places, then you are going to pay between 200 to 250 baht per session. So finally guys, I am back to my condo, and here we can talk about the details and about how much you might spend if you are living in Bangkok. So we started from the accommodation, after that the transportation, the food, the shopping, the daily shopping, the massage sessions, and another thing I want to talk about, the haircut. Also, if you want to do haircuts in Bangkok, they range from 100 to 300. For me, I pay 120 baht, and it's located just next to my condo. So guys, if we are going to make a conclusion now and tell you how much you might pay if you are going to live in Bangkok, then I would say that it starts from your accommodation. Accommodation is the biggest expense, and after that your food. So if you choose the right accommodation, as I said, which should range from $300 to $400 per month, then you would save a lot of money. And concerning your food, it depends on your style. If you are going to go local, then also you are going to save a lot of money. But if you are going to go international, then you are going to spend a lot of money on your food. Also, this goes for the shopping, so always beware, go local to save lots of money. So all in all, if you want to live in Bangkok, you should be prepared to spend between $800 to $1,500 as an average if you want to live a good life in Bangkok. I'm not talking about fancy life, I'm talking about normal life, which is staying in a good accommodation and eating good food and also doing all the things that you can do in Bangkok. So guys, I hope this vlog was helpful for you. If you have any other questions, you can leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe for more from Live Love Thailand.